Hey everybody, this is Bradley of Bradley Teaches, and today I'm going to talk about chat overlay and how to use it to even build more engagement in your Restream Studio broadcast. Okay, so chat overlay is basically what it says it is, right? It's an overlay of all the comments into your stream. Now, one of the strongest features of Restream Studio is its ability to stream your broadcast to multiple locations. The downside of that is that each person in each location can only see comments of those people that are at the same location. What Restream's chat overlay feature allows you to do is to pull in all the comments from all the different locations into one place and show them in an overlay next to you on the screen, just like what you're seeing now. Now, what you see now are basically static comments because the person I had jump on a live with me and make these comments, they're now gone. And I'm here hanging out alone, but I needed those comments on the screen so I can show you how to enhance this thing, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Canva and into my helper app, Photo-P, and we're going to make a cool chat overlay to actually enhance the overlay and build more engagement and community, right? Even add a call to action to have more people utilize the comment bar. So we're going to do that. So you do want to do a screen capture of this look, and it'll help you create your design. Now on a PC, you want to go to the print screen function. On a Mac, you want to do Command-Shift-4 to get the crosshairs and draw a rectangle, or Command-Shift-3 just to take a picture of everything on the screen, right? But you'll need to crop that to the right proportions to use it. Now, make sure you do that. That's very important for this layout, so you don't have to tweak it and keep messing with it back and forth to get the right look. Okay, so here we are in Canva. We're going to go to Create a Design and Presentation. What we're going to do is we're going to grab our secret weapon graphic that we just created, and we're going to use that as our template to design on top of. All right, so here's my secret weapon graphic. I'm going to scale it up to fill the screen, and then I am going to lock it so I don't move it by accident. So how we're going to build this overlay is we're going to draw the parts that we're going to cut out of our overlay design. Then we're going to add us a little call to action to engage our users to have them actually comment. And we're going to go into the elements folder and we're going to pick a shape. Now here's some shapes I've used before, and I thought that having a comment kind of speech bubble thing would be cool, and that is actually called a rectangular speech bubble shape. So you want to grab that, and we're going to size it just a little bit smaller than the chat overlay bubbles. But first, let me rotate this thing because I want the point on the other side. So we're going to go here, and we're just going to make this a little bit smaller than our chat windows. There we are. I like that. And now what we want to do is we want to now draw out the shape that we're going to cut out for our video window. So I'm going to use a basic shape for that. And I always like to make my shapes a little bit smaller than the video window, just to make sure when it's cut out, we don't have to worry about any edges of the video window still showing. So what we're going to do, because I want to do kind of a textured kind of feel, I'm going to use the same image that I'm using in the background right now. I'm going to also use it as the overlay graphic. So first let me go here, click the background, delete it. And I'm going to go to my Restream folder and pull in that background image. All right, position it all the way to the back. So now this is my overlay look. But what I want to do is I want to have a call to action to have people actually utilize the chat. So now I'm going to go over here to my text and add a heading for my text box. And I'm going to say, join the discussion. And I'm going to use a nice bold font for that. Let me drag this down here. Let's make that about 65. Make it bold. And let's pick a good font for that. I like that. All right, can you make that a little bigger? All right, so now what we're going to do is let's add an arrow to it to kind of point to that box. So we're going to go back to elements and we're going to type in arrow. And let's find a good arrow we can use. I like this one. So we're kind of pointing out the chat box to the people. Hey, join the discussion. Click here to join the discussion, right? I like that. So now we have our call to action to join the discussion, have an arrow that will look, kind of textured because it's going to overlay the hole that we're going to cut out for the chat box. So I like that. That black text is okay. Liking what I'm seeing here. Now we can change the text to let's chat. We can move the text around. We can do different things with the cutout here to make it smaller or larger because as we know, the chat starts at the top and scrolls down. So even if you want to do something kind of fancy at the bottom where the chat might even be obscured at the bottom, whatever that chat thing was said at the top first. So if it starts to disappear at the bottom, it's not that big a deal and won't hurt the design that much. And I think that is good to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to download this and we're going to download it as a JPEG because we have to cut the holes out in Photo P. And full quality, it's good. We'll call it chat. And there we go. So now we're going to open up Photo P and cut out the shapes. Then we're going to bring it back into Restream Studio and see how it looks. Okay, so here we are now in Photo P. We're going to get our chat image that we just made and drag it in. Okay, so now we have to cut out the shapes. So we're going to go over here to the magic wand tool, fourth tool down in the list. And we're just going to select our two shapes and delete them. And it's as simple as that. So now we just go to File, Export as PNG, Save. Okay, so now all we have to do now is go back into Restream Studio, load this overlay, and let's see how it works. Okay, so here we are back in Restream Studio with our chat overlay open. Now it's sitting on top of a background, right? And then my video screen is on top of that. So the chat is over here, ready to rock and roll. So now let's upload our overlay and see how it works. And there we are. This is our new overlay that actually promotes people joining the chat. And as you see here, it even has a little arrow that says join the discussion. So as people join the discussion, their chats will show up in this window as part of your overall look. We've kind of gotten rid of that little shadow kind of bar, but now it looks textured where you can actually see the chat window and all the things scroll by. So let me know what kind of designs you create for your chat overlay, and I hope to see you all soon in the next video. Bye-bye.